Good morning, lovelies, and today is the 1st of August, so the very first day of my 40-day water fast. So, there's some stuff, right? So we have housekeeping to do today, as we do all days, but specifically today because we have to get things done. Now I have to do my weigh-in, but I've got to do that after I've had my first movement. After I pooped, okay? Right? Now, I've tried to do my blood sugars this morning, and can I just say, I'm about to throw the machine out the window. I've stabbed myself 3 times in the finger. I've got all my bits and pieces here, and I still can't get the bloody thing to work. I can't. Seriously, I'm going to have to look at it later on today. I have done my BP, which is 137/69, which is interesting. It's quite low. Even though it's quite high on the top, it's quite low on the bottom. I'm usually around 80. I'm good with anywhere between 70 and 80. So it's not too bad, but it could be because I did some deep breathing. My pulse is 73. And this is the bit I wanted to show you. Was my ketones. Right, so I'm on negative ketones. Negative. As in none. As in they don't exist in my body right now. That is horrific. Utterly horrific. It's not even close to light. I mean, it's not even close to light. It's on negative. Completely negative. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, I do have bottles of water. I have 2-litre bottles of water. I have to go through one of those a day, if nothing else. But this morning I didn't want to cause a lot of ruckus because I was up really early. So I filled this up. That holds a pint. I know, you'd think it holds more, but because it's got an inner core, it doesn't hold as much as you think it would. So that's a pint. I've drunk half of that since 3 o'clock this morning, which probably isn't loads, but you know, anywho, this has got to be stuck in here. That's I'm not pleased about that. Now, to be fair, that probably won't change in the next 3 to 5 days, and if it does, yahoo. But you know, I'm still quite shocked at that. And it was 5:41 a.m. Well, that's the time now. I did it about 5 minutes ago. So, you know, now I need a bit of sticky tape. Here we go. Ta-ta. Sticky tape. And I'm going to stick that in my book. Going in my book. So no one can say I didn't cheat. Now, it won't be long, probably in the next hour or so, and I will do my weigh-in. As it is, I've not been 100% well this last week. In fact, I've been under a lot of pain, or in a lot of pain rather, where I've been taking a lot of pain medication. So it may be that my movement isn't as forthcoming. So I shall be taking some extra magnesium today to make sure it is forthcoming, because I need to do this weigh-in and I don't want to include that in it. Okay, so, and that I will do in stones and pounds and kilos, and then pounds, right? So all 3 will be in there. I've done my little gratitude bit for the day, for this morning. I got to do my late night gratitude, and later on I'll be doing my noticeable thoughts and feelings and my noticeable body reactions. The only one I can see at the moment that is, do you know what? I was making Tanny's lunch this morning, and you know, you get butter or you get salad cream or you get something on your fingers, and the first thing you do is lick them. I had to stop myself from licking my fingers And so I was wiping it off on the empty packet, and it was like, ugh. The whole thought of it going in my mouth was, ugh. It wasn't even I didn't even really think about it. It was just like, ugh, you know. So that's cool. It's not that's a good start. So I'll come back and tell you when I've done my weigh-in, I guess. That'll be fun. I'm really scared of this. It's alright, we got this. It's only day one. We've got this. And I have the backing of my family, so I'm all good with that. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you later. Hi guys, it's 11 a.m. for me right now on Thursday the 1st of August 2024, and this is day one. I've done my weigh-in. It has completely depressed me, I'm not going to lie to you. But we are on day one of 120 days of, moving forward with this. So let's look at the numbers, see them for what they are, and then move on down the line, right? Because we're not going to be checking our weigh-in until next week anyway. So far, in stones and pounds, 26 stone, 11 pounds. That's a lot. That's 172 kilos or 427 pounds. Far out, man. Whew. So yeah, I still haven't been able to figure out the blood sugar machine yet. I'm going to be getting hold of a friend of mine who may be able to help me with this. But, this is how it is. So far, I've well and truly gone over my 2,000 litres for the day. I've had 4 lots of 600 mils of water, and it's only 11 a.m. One thing I have noticed, I always have a nap in the morning anyway, because we get up so incredibly early that I tend to need to have a nap. One thing I've noticed is I stopped smoking back in March, middle of March this year. It's now August, obviously, and I haven't been eating, obviously, because I've been doing the water thing. Now I've been awake since 2:30 this morning, but I'm getting a craving for cigarettes, and that's quite possibly because when I have been in a situation where there has been lacking in food, I've always smoked my way through it. I'm not able to do that now, and I'm not going to do that now. But it's very interesting how, even though I have not been smoking for that amount of time, well, April, May, June, July, 4.5 months, I'm still, my brain's gone to, oh, she's not eating, so she needs to have a cigarette. It's interesting. I find it fascinating. Personally, it's given me a very interesting look at things. It's like, oh, well, yeah, she's not eating. So how do we deal with this? Oh, yeah, we go and have a cigarette. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to grab the water bottle instead, which is what I have here. I have one more refill of this with the water bottle. That's it. In fact, it may not fill that, so we'll just see how we go. But anywho, that's it for me today. I'm going to do a weekly check-in, so I'm not going to do this every single day. I don't want to do this every single day. If I have something I need to say, I will put something up, or I will just put it all together in a weekly look back on the week kind of thing. Am I doing any exercise? No. I'm not eating, so I'm not doing any exercise. That would be silly, and it would probably make me very ill. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. But I just thought I would kick off and start, and this is where I'm at the moment. Yeah, I am getting some griping in my stomach. Because obviously I've been awake for quite a while. I would have had breakfast by now. I quite possibly would have had second breakfast by now. And I would probably be looking at having lunch fairly soon. So that's different. I think the hunger pains are definitely something that I'm going to have to deal with, and I'm going to have to just tough my way through it. I know when Tanny gets home, I'll get an iced glass of iced water. I was thinking of making a cup of tea with a couple of sage leaves in it. Obviously not to eat them, duh. But just to give my body the thought of, oh, actually there's some flavour in this, we're getting fed something. So, you know, that kind of thing. We'll see how we go. Or maybe I will just, for the first few days, not do any of that, so that my body gets it into its head. No. The answer is no. The answer is absolutely, unequivocally no. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. That way in next week. Yes. Yeah. I've got this. I'm gonna be a grumpy old sod, I know it. I'm gonna try not to be. I don't want to be grumpy, and I certainly don't want to take things out on anybody. But if I do, I apologise beforehand. I will be doing my darndest not to. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's me done. I will see you next week. Day 1, and here we are.